Space Coconut.
Okay, let's talk about the grind. We all know that the amount of blood points that players need to unlock every rank of every perk on a single character is ridiculous. But I don't think anyone really understands just how bad the grind really is for a new player or a new character. I'm going to be focusing on killer with the numbers since that's all I have to work with. Once upon a time, all of my progress reset and I was refunded about 56 million blood points. I spent 8 hours and spent all of my blood points to Prestige 3 all of the killers that I had at the time. I also recorded every second of that, so now I have a record that I can use to create this video and provide some insight into just how bad this problem is. First, let's establish the base. When I recorded this, there were 10 killers, which brought the total perks up to 42, 30 for all of the killers, plus the 12 general perks. This isn't bad until we remember that each perk has 3 ranks, and you only gain 1 rank per level. This means that when this was recorded, a killer needed 126 levels in order to max out the perks. With the release of the Plague, the current max level is 171. So here we go, with some heavy number math. These aren't catch-all numbers and it's not meant to be exact, especially since the blood web is random and sometimes you can spend less per level or sometimes more. In order to get my hag from level 1 to 50, I spent 1,408,000 blood points. This unlocked 49 perk levels, leaving 77 levels to go. To finish those 77 levels, I spent an additional 3,966,000 blood points. The reason we separate levels 1 to 49 and everything after 50 is because the varying sizes of the blood web during these levels are different. Levels 1 through 49 are smaller and everything from level 50 onwards is all the same. This means that after level 50, I needed an average of 51,506 blood points for each level. With those numbers in mind, in order to level the Plague from 50 to max perks, I would need 6,283,732 blood points. That doesn't sound too bad when we remember we have a 1 million blood point cap that we can stack up, but how many points do we earn in a match? Let's assume that we earn 20,000 blood points in each match, and each match lasts 10 minutes. We would need 314 matches to max her out, which would take 52.4 hours. This isn't including the time it takes to spend the points, wait for matches, the loss of points from DCs, or the lack of points from fast matches, and on the opposite side, the longer matches that end up with like 30,000 blood points. That's 52.4 hours of just matches. This is the grind that new players and characters have to endure. And if you're not playing Dead by Daylight every day, and you just want to play your favorite characters just with the perks you want, you're going to be playing for a very long time before you max out a character. Let's not forget that each new killer also adds 3 perks, and 9 levels to a character's max level, which adds up to about 464,000 blood points. This isn't bad for currently maxed characters like my hag, but the next character's grind after the Plague will be about 8.16 million blood points from level 1 to max perks. And this is without prestiging the character. After putting these numbers out and looking at them, we can see that we're playing a grind that's, in my opinion, on the same level as a Korean MMO, and that's not okay for this kind of game. The grind has been an issue that has grown in severity over the years, with promises of change coming from the devs and suggested solutions from the community, but nothing has happened. With all of the problems that are currently plaguing the game and the amazing things coming in 2019, I really doubt that this problem is going to be addressed, or is even on the table of things that are being discussed. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about this except continue to bring the situation up and hope that a new system is developed that'll be much more time-friendly to new players and much more rewarding for players who play a lot. There's not much else to talk about. I just wanted to bring this thought up and share the numbers with you guys since I had them. The full bloodpoint spending videos are way too long to upload with my connection, so they'll stay put for now. I'll post them someday for you crazy people who would watch several hours of blood web action. Let me know what you think about the grind and what suggestions you might have for the situation. Be sure to post those suggestions in the feedback section of the forums as well. The devs say they listen, so let's continue to bring this issue up to be addressed. Hopefully, some things will change sooner rather than later. Until then, I'll see you in the fog.